There are chances where the robot has been blasted as well. Yes, it has happened on my face only.
Why do you think robotics is such an important skill for students today?
Robotics doesn't always mean just creating some humanoid or some movie frictional characters. Future is all about technology, as we know.
Definitely.
The AI is here. Never ever it is going to happen that your robot is going to work whichever manner you want it to.
Have you ever had a competition where something totally went wrong?
Stopped working in the first 5 seconds of my competition. The 3 words you need to understand is unlearn.
Hello guys, my name is Aryan Khandar and I'm your host for Spill It with Aryan. Welcome Samkit Shah. He's not just my robotics teacher but he's also my inspiration for all these robotics and technology. So let's dive in. So Mr. Samkit Shah, can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself and what exactly got you into robotics and teaching?
Sure. So my name is Samkit Shah and from basically I am a mechanical engineer by education. But in my second year of my college life, I dived into robotics and I have created multiple robots at that time, which got me into this serious technology business where now I'm a robotics coach and I love to teach students.
That's cool. I definitely can't relate to him. So what's the first robot you've ever built or programmed?
So the first robot I have ever built was for a competition which was in 2018. It was sumo 3 kg in one of the competitions which is called Robotics.
So basically the robots like fight each other and stuff?
Yes, like a sumo one. So the task of the robot was to push the other robot outside the ring.
Yeah.
But make sure my robot is not supposed to go in the same manner.
How many years old were you exactly at
18.
that time? Cool. So why do you think robotics is such an important skill for students today?
So when it comes to robotics and technology, robotics doesn't always mean just creating some humanoid or some movie frictional characters. Robots basically means anything which you can create, which can help you out and it is programmable. So it has its own processing capacity. That's where robots is, and the future is all about technology, as we know.
Definitely.
The AI is here, ML is going on, ML is machine learning, which is going on. So now learning all these things will help you to make your space and make your place in this world.
What's one common mistake you see beginners making?
The simple common mistakes for all the beginners I would like to say is that they would expect their robot to run perfectly on the very first time. It will not. Never ever it is going to happen that your robot is going to work whichever manner you want it to. It might burst some oil on you. It might there are chances where the robot has been blasted as well. Yes, it has happened on my face only.
Have you ever had a competition where something totally went wrong with the robot or with the student or something? And what happened?
The worst case scenario which happened was the robot stopped working in the first 5 seconds of my competition. No one knew why. Everyone was looking that this may be something which was supposed to happen, but it was not what's supposed to happen. So the kids were trying to troubleshoot the problem. They were trying to rectify what was happening. No one had any clue what is happening.
So, and then the competition like stopped.
And the competition stopped.
So, what's the coolest robot you've ever seen a student build or you have built?
So the coolest robot which one of my student built was it was a small replica of Iron Man's hand, which was not a complete Iron Man hand. It was obviously using the Lego robotics kit. But what they have created was a complete armband from here up till this part, and they had a small two pincer arms on the front. So when you press the button, it is supposed to grab it.
That's one child's dream. So people who want to pursue robotics as their main career, where should they start? How should they learn, like practically, or should they read some books or something?
If someone thinks that after knowing everything about robotics only they could start with building the robots, then I would be still looking at a wrench, and I might be still focusing on a screwdriver and thinking how which side to use and how. It's all about how you start using it. You might fail one time, two time, maybe 10 to 50 times,
Yeah.
but the main thing is what are you learning in the process. It will never work if you are trying to create a perfect robot, or if you are trying to create directly an Iron Man armor on the first day. It is not possible.
Yeah.
You need to start small, but you need to start somewhere.
So basically, you recommend the audience to like reflect on each run of the robot.
Reflect on each run, keep on trying, and the most important thing would be never stop imagining what you want in it.
Yeah.
It's all about your imagination.
Definitely. How does robotics and artificial intelligence affect the future and the jobs in the future?
So yes, robotics and artificial intelligence will definitely affect the jobs.
Yeah.
But it's about what you are learning. So many people nowadays are is having this fear that once the robots will enter the market, once the AI will rule over the market, they will lose their jobs. The unemployment level will be high on the higher scale. Yes, there would be unemployment, but using the robots and AI, it will open different fields for employments.
Yeah.
For example, if you might know that there is one of the highest paid career right now is of prompt engineers.
What exactly are like prompt
So prompt engineers, have you used any of the AI like ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Or Perplexity?
Definitely
Any,
in my
right?
school presentations and projects.
Now, what if I tell you whatever you have used, if I use the same thing, it will give me much accurate answers. The question would be the same, the topics would be the same.
Oh yeah, prompt.
So
Oh.
the giving of the prompt is
Yeah.
very important,
Yeah.
because the AI is trained to respond to your level. If you will directly write, how can I create, let's say, what's your favorite food?
Pasta.
Pasta. So how, give me the recipe of pasta. It will give a very general recipe of pasta. Then if you try that I want this specific pasta with this specific taste inside, this should be the elements I want, this should be the nutrition value I want, then it will give you a specific recipe of that pasta. So it's very important to give prompt. So similarly, new job opportunities will open up. Are you aware of the industrial revolution?
Yeah.
Yes, what was it?
So basically, like everything evolved in also technology.
Correct.
Like,
So we started with new machines. We had all the factories. Previously, it was operated by handmade laborers, right?
yeah.
So the laborers were supposed to create something, let's say a fabric or a mattress, right? Now what is happening? The machines have taken over. So at that time, all of them were feared that if the machines are going to make it, what will we do? The laborers, how are they going to earn? So there were a few laborers who didn't got the job. They got fired from the industries. But the other laborers who learned how to use those machines are still working in the same factory. Not as a laborer now, but they are working as an operators.
Yeah.
So similar thing will happen when the robots and AI will come into the game.
So you're basically telling people that they should adapt.
Not
Try to
adapt.
adapt.
The three words you need to understand is unlearn, relearn, and adapt.
Can you explain those three terms to the audience?
So unlearn is something that you already have in let's say, which is your favorite game?
In like
Any game.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Okay. Now let us assume that Minecraft is getting banned,
Yeah.
or you are not allowed to play Minecraft anymore. You are shifting to another game. Will you be using the same keys? Will you be using the same strategies to play the different game?
No.
No. You are going to unlearn first that this is what you were using in Minecraft, but for the next one I will not use those tactics. So that is called unlearn. Relearn means to understand how to use those computer keys and how to use those interface for the next game.
Yeah.
That is relearn. And while doing this, you are adapting.
Yeah.
So similarly, if I am a operator in some, let's say in any of the manufacturing factories, I'm a in operator over there. Now automation is coming into the game. Now previously I used to use 10 to 15 buttons to get my result.
Yeah.
Now after automation, I just need to use the five of them. But which five do I need to use? So first I need to unlearn those, then I need to relearn those new buttons,
You
the
need to
new
adapt.
mechanisms, the new components that will be used in the robots. Then I'll need to adapt.
That's great. So, if there is a student from a rural area, how can he or she learn robotics?
So learning robotics for the rural area is easier than we think, because the very basic thing is you need a YouTube. You have YouTube at your home.
Yeah.
You can use it. There are multiple DIYs, which is do it yourself. You can start from very small things, and even the government has started many initiatives like Atal Tinkering Lab under the Pradhan Mantri Vikas Yojana. In that, they have set up different schools with tinkering labs, in which they can learn different robotics materials. They can understand how to code, and they can also build their own robots. So robotics doesn't mean any fancy ideas that you use, but it's all about what next evolution you can bring. It can start with your own remote from your home. It can even start with just attaching your Wi-Fi through to your phone, and maybe operating your door with it, your TVs with it, your AC. That is also part of robotics.
Wow, interesting. It's really good to see that the government is supporting such young and bright minds, as people may not know, but the villages and the rural areas have many bright minds, but the problem is they can't access such things like robotics and AI, but that's why they can't take an initiative. Now let's fire some rapid shots at you, and these are questions you need to answer in 5 seconds or less.
Okay.
So, robotics or AI?
Robotics.
Of course. Coding, what's your favorite coding language?
Python.
That's, I think, is the hardest, right?
Easiest.
What's the most annoying bug to debug?
And most annoying bug to debug. There are multiple, including students.
So, what's your dream robot that you wish
Iron Man.
exists? That's like some children's dream. So, describe teaching robotics in 3 words or less.
Innovative, creative, funny.
Thank you, Mr. Samkit, and I hope you do really well on your future endeavors, and I hope we meet again. But of course, we're gonna meet in school. So, signing off as Aryan Kandar. We'll meet again, friends, in the next episode. Thank you. I'm your host, Aryan Kandar, signing off, meeting you in the next episode. Goodbye.